Hi, Tom Work here, and this is Fermentation, the daily wine blog for August 12, 2009. And this episode of Fermentation, the daily wine blog video edition, is brought to you by Twisted Oak Winery. Twisted Oak Winery. Located in Calaveras County in the Sierra Foothills in California, Twisted Oak Winery produces wines from such varieties as Mourvedre, Tempranillo, Petite Sirah, Viognier, and these wines they produce pair perfectly with rubber chicken. You can find Twisted Oak Winery on the web at www.twistedoak.com. That's www.twistedoak.com. So, it's Wednesday morning, and I do what I always do on Wednesday morning. I get up, I get out of bed, I throw some shorts on, go downstairs, fix a coffee, run outside, and get my copy of the Press Democrat, turn it open to the food section to read Sonoma County's best food writer, Michelle Anna Jordan, in her column, The Seasonal Pantry. Now, normally, Michelle's going to write about how to fix eggplant, fresh figs, the ripe Gravenstein apples that are out in West Sonoma County right now. But not today. Today, Michelle Anna Jordan writes about a subject that's very serious. I want to show you. Who will keep cooking from disappearing? Now, generally, Michelle's pretty upbeat in her columns, but not today. Today, Michelle is truly concerned with what she's read about the decline of home cooking in America. In fact, by her accounts, and she's probably right, home cooking has, for the most part, disappeared, or at least the skills and talents that one needs to be able to continually cook home meals has disappeared. And this has some serious implications, not the least of which is this amazing irony. The less we cook, the more we eat. Think about that. The less we cook, the more we eat. But there are other consequences to that. The real consequence is that if we don't do something about this, if we don't somehow bring home cooking back into our culture, the next generation, our grandchildren's generation, will simply not know how to cook a home meal. Now, as I said, Michelle's a little bit depressed about this, and she says straight out in her column, and you need to read it too, and by the way, it's linked right below here, right below this video, it's linked. Click on it, read it. She's a little bit depressed, but in the end, I don't think she's entirely depressed. And that's because she recognizes something. And I want to read to you what she recognizes. Michelle writes, what we have to take account of is our inherent sensuality, our natural innate desire to participate with all of our senses in the physical world. We may be fleetingly titillated by the food porn shoveled at us by the Food Network. We may be lulled into temporary complacence by the ease of takeout cuisine, but in the end, we long for our own experiences, for the sounds and aromas of melting butter and sizzling garlic, for the flavor and texture of a freshly picked peach or chicken hot off our own grill. I think in the end, Michelle's optimistic because she's one of those people who is in fact teaching the next generation how to cook. But the question arises, what about me? What am I going to do about this? I live alone. I don't have someone to pass these skills on to. But nevertheless, it strikes me that it's people like you and people like me, those of us who are concerned with the sensuality that's communicated through food, who are in the end going to be responsible for passing on the skills and the talents that go with home cooking. We're the ones who are going to have to seek out pupils for this purpose. And so I'm here to urge you. Find somebody to teach how to cook. Show somebody how to grill a chicken. Show somebody how to slice a peach, put it in a salad, sprinkle some goat cheese on top, dress it with some vinegar and oil, and do it yourself. Because if we don't do it, if we foodies and if we winos don't do it, who else is going to do it? And so that's my message for the day. I'm Tom Work. This is Fermentation, the daily wine blog for August 12, 2009. And once again, this episode is sponsored by... Until next time.